In December 1872, sailors spotted a ship drifting alone in the Atlantic. Its sails were damaged, but it was still floating. When they climbed aboard, they found something terrifying. The cargo was still there. Food was still there. Personal belongings were still there. But every single person on board had vanished. The ship was called the Mary Celeste. It had left New York for Genoa, Italy, carrying barrels of industrial alcohol. The captain, Benjamin Briggs, was experienced and respected. He had brought his wife and young daughter with him. This was not supposed to be a dangerous voyage. It was supposed to be routine. Almost a month later, another ship, the Dei Gratia, found Mary Celeste drifting near the Azores. The crew expected to find injured sailors or signs of a fight. Instead, the ship was strangely quiet. No screams, no bodies, no clear damage, just an empty vessel moving through the ocean like a ghost. The lifeboat was gone. The ship's papers were missing. Some navigation equipment had disappeared, but most of the cargo remained untouched. There was no sign of pirates, no sign of a massive storm, no sign that anyone had been attacked. The crew had left the ship, but nobody knew why. The last log entry was 9 days old. The ship had drifted for hundreds of miles. Some hatches were open. Water had entered the hold, but not enough to sink the ship. One pump was damaged. To the men who found it, Mary Celeste looked abandoned in a hurry. One theory says the crew feared an explosion. The ship was carrying alcohol, and leaking fumes may have built up below deck. If Captain Briggs believed the ship might explode, he may have ordered everyone into the lifeboat temporarily. But then the lifeboat separated, and the sea took them. Another theory is panic. Maybe the damaged pump made the captain believe the ship was sinking. Maybe the rising water seemed worse than it really was. In the middle of the ocean, with his family aboard, one wrong decision could have turned caution into disaster. People later blamed pirates, mutiny, sea monsters, and even supernatural forces. But the evidence never matched those stories. The cargo was not stolen. There were no battle marks. The ship was not destroyed. The strangest part of the mystery is how normal everything looked. Captain Briggs, his wife, his daughter, and the crew were never found. No lifeboat was recovered. No final message appeared. The ocean kept every answer. Mary Celeste became famous not because it sank, but because it survived when everyone aboard disappeared. More than 150 years later, the mystery remains. The most likely answer may be simple panic, a damaged pump, bad weather, and a lifeboat that drifted too far. But nobody can prove it. The Mary Celeste is still remembered as the ghost ship that came back without its people.